Vasakis and Mike Hughes.
Well, welcome to another weekend of Midwest High School hockey action live from the Ralston Arena in Ralston, Nebraska. We're getting set here for the varsity matchup between Des Moines Capitals and Omaha Junior Lancers. With me here is my co-host and play-by-play man, Mike Vasakis. Welcome, Mike.
How are you, Michael?
I'm doing well, thank you. Well, last year's matchup saw Omaha split the season series with the Capitals losing 3-2 and winning 2-1. Both teams met in the first round of the playoffs, with Omaha winning the all-important match 4-3 to put Omaha into the winner's bracket.
Yeah, there was a great rivalry last year. The Caps team was loaded with high-end players, and each game was a war, literally. Very physical matchups, and Omaha was able to capitalize and put them away.
Absolutely, and so far in the current have the Capitals at 3 wins and a loss for 6 points, and Omaha with a record of 2-2 for 4 points. And last week the Capitals entered undefeated and split their series with Kansas City, and the Jets were favored to finish the season in top spot, and right now it looks like maybe the Capitals are the new favorites.
Well, I think this game is really important for Omaha because, at the varsity level, all these teams are competitive. So one goal here, one goal there. They're all tight games. There hasn't been any really blowouts to speak of in the entire league so far in the beginning of the season here. So with the Caps doing what they did with the Ice Jets last week, these 2 games for Omaha are very important if we want to make a move in the standings.
Absolutely, and we talked about it. The varsity squad even their series or season last week 2-2, and they played a much improved Ames little Cyclone squad. And Sunday morning was a scrappy contest as the Cyclone struck first, and Omaha had to fight back late in the game to tie it up and send it into OT. Jackson Peterson was the overtime hero, scoring the game winner with assists going to Grun and Degnan. What do you make of that?
That was a great effort, and those fellas. Jackson is a younger player, and he's out there with Grun and Degnan. Varsity players are getting significant varsity time, so it's a relatively young line that ended up being the champions at the end of that game.
Well, who do you think the Junior Lancer squad should look out for from Des Moines this weekend?
Well, first off, junior Blake Ramsey is the scoring leader for the Caps with a couple of goals and assists. And they have a great quality goaltender in Nikita Kozak. He's their go-to guy in the net this season, and he's got 2 wins, and he stole one from the Jets this past weekend. The Caps have 3 others tied with 3 points, and one of those players is Jordan Reese. Jordan finished tied for first in the JV scoring in 2013 and 14, along with Casey Siwa with 43 points. He should provide some offensive pressure this weekend for sure.
Absolutely, and with Omaha, who should Des Moines look out for?
Omaha has a few players to watch, but as it was with the JV team, the scoring isn't as balanced as Coach Blazek would like to see it. 75% of the goal scoring is coming from the line of Cole Childers, Dalton Thiessen, and Devin Renault, and that has to change substantially if Omaha is going to be successful this season and in this weekend's matchup. However, the flip side of that is that there appears to be a nice battle going on in the net with Joe Schuld and goaltender partner Seth Erickson. They get along well, they compete well, and they keep each other honest. They push each other every day at practice. Both are ranked in the top half of the leagues in goals against and save percentage. And last weekend, Seth gained the goose egg as the shutout. He earned that shutout in Ames, but both earned wins on the weekend for the varsity.
Absolutely, and the matchup between those two have been really good to see, and they're good friends and good competitors.
That's absolutely true. We'll take a short break and be back with the Coaches Roundup with Andy Blazek, and you're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Radio Network.
Next, don't go anywhere. I remember the moment. I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
Several of us were working to rescue a family.
The house collapsed on top of the cellar door and trapped them.
We had to use Humvees and heavy machinery to move massive trees and debris.
We got them out.
We helped a lot of people out.
It felt good to know I could really make a difference.
Because I'm a citizen soldier in the National Guard.
Be there the moment your community needs you. Learn more at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Nebraska National Guard. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
You are what drives us.
At Sid Dillon Chevrolet, certain words mean everything to us.
Service, selection,
plus over 3,000 vehicles at SidDillon.com.
A lot has changed since I opened the first dealership, but one thing remains constant.
The Sid Dillon team is committed to you. You have our word on it.
Because we have our name on it.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Plus this.
Coming up next.
Coach's Roundup with Mike Masakis and Andy Blazek.
We're here with Varsity head coach Andy Blazek. And Andy, can you shed some light on the AIM series last weekend and how the team performed?
The games were pretty hard-fought games. AIM's definitely come a long way from some of the teams we've seen in the past, and they put up a good battle with us. The first games were hard-fought. We came out strong. We were able to continue to keep the puck on the net and take that game 3-0. Then the following morning was a little tougher to find the net front. Ames has very strong D-core. They protect the front of their net very well, and getting penetration to the front of their net was very difficult. It took them 1-1. First goals weren't scored until the third period. And they took us into overtime, and where we were able to capitalize and take that second point away from the game. But it was a very, very good, hard-fought game. A lot of back and forth all game long, all series.
After a week of practice and juggling some lines last weekend, how do you think that's panning out? Are you getting what you need out of the players, and is chemistry good with the new line combinations?
Yeah, chemistry has remained good. One of the things that we had is a little bit of stagnation with some of those lines, and by mixing it up, we were able to kind of revitalize a couple of the second and third lines and even fourth lines, and get a little bit more depth and production out of all four lines. So
I know you mentioned the fourth line, and those are typically kids that come up and float back and forth. What do you think of that group of boys and how they're performing here early on in the season?
Well, we have a lot of options there with the fourth line this year, and it's going to come down to the boys and who really wants that spot on the varsity team, and who's going to try and work their way up. We see a lot of guys in practice week in, week out, and because we have a little bit more depth there at the JV level, we're able to move more guys through the fourth line, which is a definite benefit. Keeps it fresh, keeps guys wanting and trying to earn that spot, and from time to time they'll get their chances with the second and third lines due to penalties or injuries, things like that, and it's all going to be about who shows up when the puck drops.
We talk about special teams. The power play this year has been okay. How do you kind of supercharge that part of the game and special teams to get the most out of those one-man advantages?
Well, one of the things we've on the power play is not so much the setup and getting the puck moving around. It's getting the puck to the net. Boys have executed our power play breakout pretty well. Gotten the puck in zone, setting it up, getting the puck moving around. It's just getting the shots to the net, getting enough traffic in front of the goaltender, rather than seeing clear shots from the blue line. Making him work through screen shots, getting those greedy rebounds there at the net front, and then capitalizing and kind of striking when we do wear down a penalty kill unit, and cutting hard to the net and wanting to take the middle ice there. But when we continue to pass around the perimeter, it looks good, but doesn't produce a lot of results. So we're looking to get the puck to the front of the net a lot more.
With head varsity coach Andy Blazek here. Andy, thanks for taking the time to chat with us, and we're going to be right back with the start of the JV game. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network. We're back live at the Ralston Arena on a cold and snowy night here in Omaha, Nebraska. The varsity game is about to get underway here. The anthem's been sung, and the teams are ready to approach the face-off circle here. Busy night for hockey here in Omaha. We just completed our junior varsity game. Now the varsity game with the Omaha Junior Lancers and the Des Moines Capitals, and then we feature the Omaha Lancers and the Tri-City Storm just next door to us here. The Mavericks are off this weekend, but we'll be back here tomorrow morning for two more games. Puck is at center ice now, and the puck's dropped. Draw one by Des Moines. Des Moines lugging the puck into the Omaha zone. Working in the corner is number 9, Christian Betts. Shot on goal. And we have a save. We'll get the lineups here. It's we've got the Braxton Hatch line out with Siwa on defense and Diebold, Jackson Peterson, and number 26, Zach Grun. Puck was played in the corner up the half wall. We have our first whistle here. It appears it's going to be a 2-minute minor penalty for cross-checking. To Omaha, Zach Grun, number 26, is off, and we start this game much like the JV game.
Absolutely, and the varsity team, they've been talking all week about staying out of the box, limiting their penalties, being disciplined, and getting puck to the net. And right now, they're starting off on the wrong foot.
Puck is dropped. Des Moines on the power play, shot on goal. Back to the point. Tries to fish it down into the corner. Brings it up the half wall. Back to the point. And Des Moines back down on the half wall. Defenseman walks over and back and intercepted, but poke checked away. Cole Childers almost had a breakaway opportunity, but Johnny on the spot there, number 15 for the Caps, Owen Toploff, makes a great play and chips the puck away. Now Dalton Thiessen with the puck in neutral ice, makes a pull move, can't gain the blue line. Childers is there to support. Now Des Moines with the puck in neutral ice. 1:16 left in this penalty. Nifty move made at the blue line, but the puck goes into the corner, and we have another whistle.
Well, whistles in the JV game were abundant, and from start to finish, and we're probably going to see something similar to the same in this game as well.
This whistle, ironically enough, is because the net has been pushed off its moorings, and we'll have a draw just to the blocker side of the Omaha netminder. Puck is played into the corner and now thrown down into the Des Moines end. The Des Moines defenseman, number 9, who's bringing it out, that's Christian Betts. Throws the puck into the Omaha end with 51 seconds left on their power play. Puck gets played out to Braxton. Braxton plays it out, and Jesse Clark into neutral ice with it. Plays a good angle on the Des Moines defenseman, and they have to play it up into neutral ice where Thiessen comes in. Puck is thrown toward the middle and back in Omaha's possession. They try to ring it off the glass but cannot gain the zone. Now the puck is rang down into the far corner, and Omaha has 24 seconds to kill off this penalty. Back line changes. Noah Payton and Stephen Degnan back in on the blue line. Thiessen and Childers the points. Puck to the half wall. Payton with it. Drives the puck. And the puck leaves the playing surface and goes into the Omaha bench. That draw will be just inside the Lancer zone at the faceoff dot. Game's back in play. Payton with it now out into neutral ice for Thiessen. Thiessen gets leveled in neutral ice. Puck goes into the corner. Back out to the point, and Payton able to play it back in. Renault throws it into the strong side corner. And Cody Walters trying to play it up the half wall. Gets reverse direction now in the opposite corner with Cardona coming in to seal off. Walters on the play, and Des Moines comes out into neutral ice, being angled by Jesse Clark. Clark goes in for the check, wins the puck, gets knocked off the play, and Des Moines has it in neutral ice. Just dumping the puck into the Omaha end. On the play, number 23, Zach Krause, chips the puck out into neutral ice, and now picked up by Noah Oldenhouse. Loses the handle in forcing the play into the hands of the Capital. Capital negotiating into neutral ice and now gaining the Omaha zone back to the D. D's looking, gets a shot on goal. Shot goes wide of the net. Puck comes out and is chipped into the Des Moines zone. And icing will be the call and brought back into the Omaha end. Seth Erickson in net. And this draw will be just to his blocker side. That's the left wing side for Des Moines. Puck's drawn back. Thrown around the corner into the opposite corner and up the half wall. Omaha forechecking pressure while Des Moines can't keep the puck in. And Zach Grun on Betts, forcing the puck back into the Des Moines zone where they're going D to D. Loses the handle. Omaha gets the puck, and Jackson Peterson sweeps the puck into the net for the first goal of the period. Lost handle there by a Des Moines defender, and the puck was peeled off and by Jackson Peterson and backhanded into the net. And Omaha leads 1-0 at 12:43 of the period.
That was a nice play there, Mike. Like you said, a backhand sweeper in the past the goaltender, and we're up at 1-0.
Kozak beaten by Jackson Peterson off a defensive turnover low in the Caps end. Omaha able to capitalize on that, but end-to-end pressure here. Des Moines has been very aggressive in the beginning of this game, and now Omaha's Childers rushing the puck up the right wing, gets a shot on goal, wide of the net. Comes off to Diebold. Diebold throws it back in for Thiessen. Thiessen with it behind the net. Out to the point. KCC was crashing. Back to Diebold, down into the corner. Puck is played back to Thomas Diebold. He's looking. He's collapsing the zone. Back to Childers on the strong side corner. He gets a shot on Kozak, and Kozak covers up for the save. 12:07 left in this first period. Lancers 1, Caps 0. This draw will be taken by Cole Childers in the Caps end, just to the blocker side of Nikita Kozak. Lancers win the draw. Thiessen with it now, up the half wall. Peyton sealing off the wall. Puck comes to Childers, and a good play by the Des Moines defender to chip it away. Now Des Moines on the rush. Dumps on the half wall into the corner. Degnan working the puck. Renault now on it. Back to Degnan. Up to Childers. Childers trying to gain the zone. Can't gain the handle. And now Thiessen. Puck is chipped down. We've got a 2-on-1. Thiessen with it. Moves it over to Childers. Childers gets a shot. And Nikita Kozak with a great save. Cross ice pass. Hits number 7. Noah Gildenvan, but angled off the play by Siwa. Puck out into neutral ice now. Betts back, retrieving. Cody Walters with the play, dumps the puck in on net, and they go for a line change. Cardona back on D now with Krause. Omaha in the Des Moines end. Puck in the corner, now Caps with it. Coming out, moving it up to Blake Ramsey. Ramsey dumps the puck into the Omaha end and comes out the other side. Clark, Walters, and Noah Oldenhouse. 2-on-1 with Oldenhouse, and Walters moves it over Oldenhouse. Oldenhouse gets a backhand shot, and Kozak with a save. Nice play. Clark, Oldenhouse, and Walters. Omaha sustaining some pressure here, and the faceoff will be in the Des Moines Caps defensive zone to the glove side of Nikita Kozak. Puck up the half wall. Perry in now. Joe Perry line with Mercer. And Sloan. Cardona and Krause on the blue line. And Lancers able to keep the puck in the zone. Sloan with a shot. Comes across ice. And we have a stoppage in play. And Omaha will switch up here. Here's the net has been knocked off. And we'll get a whistle. Braxton Hatch in now with Krause. Des Moines wins the draw and throws the puck back into the Omaha end. Casey Siwa with it now, moving it up to Mercer. Hatch. Hatch moves it up to Peterson. Peterson on the half wall, now back to Siwa, retreating, regrouping. Up the half wall to Peterson. Peterson gains control. Omaha having a difficult time of gaining the zone here. Now it's out into neutral ice. And back to Diebold. Diebold moves it across ice to Siwa. Siwa makes a nice play and throws the puck back into the Des Moines end. And the puck has been directed with a high stick. And it'll come down to the Caps end. This draw will be to the glove side of Nikita Kozak. Cole Childers on the draw with Dalton Thiessen on the left wing. And Devin Renault on the right side. On the back line, it's Payton and Degnan. Des Moines breaking into the Omaha net zone, getting a shot across the front of the net and into the far side corner. Omaha trying to gain control. Throws it out into neutral ice for Childers. Childers rubbed off on the wall, loses his stick. Puck comes back. Renault able to keep it in. Now back to the D. Degnan driving the puck back into the zone. Childers with it. Shot on goal. Save. Kozak. Now it comes out to Renault, who loses the puck on the half wall and is chipped into neutral ice. And the puck is dumped into the Omaha zone with some changing Des Moines players. Jesse Clark now on with Thiessen. Puck's played into neutral ice. Clark now with it, forcing the Des Moines defender, playing it out of his feet, keeping the puck in the zone. Out with Oldenhouse and Walters. Des Moines defense, Zach Ross playing the puck out. Intercepted by Cardona. Cardona has to wait, and the Lancers could not time up or tag up in a timely fashion there, and the puck was blown dead. And this faceoff will be just outside the Capitals' defensive zone. Clark on the draw. Wins the draw back. Oldenhouse trouble holding off number 20, Ethan Topliff. Topliff dumps the puck into the Omaha zone, and it's played into the corner. Puck comes to the point. Whiff shot. Defender Bettis is able to keep that puck in. That's Sam Frerich. Omaha now with it. Chips out. Walters with it. Tries to move it up. Clark now handling the puck. Drops it off for Oldenhouse. Kept in by Cardona, and now battling for it is Walters. Walters and Frage. Clark makes a nice interception into neutral ice and moves it up. Big collision just outside the Caps blue line. Perry out now for checking the puck. Moves it in from the back wall to Mercer, and Mercer buries.
What a nice move, Mike. That fourth line chipping in and helping their cause tonight.
Doesn't take him long. Perry plays the puck into the corner, and just before he has a chance to make a move, he throws it out weak side, and Larry Mercer is there to bury. It's a 2-0 lead with 7:11 left in this first period.
It's a nice pace that Omaha's come out with tonight, and they want to get back in the board, and they want to show people what they're about.
That group of young players, that fourth line coming up from the JV game, very effective. and has been since the beginning of the season. Puck's now in the Omaha end. Rang up by Siwa. Siwa playing it at the blue line, trying to gain some room. No time and space. That puck is still on the half wall in neutral ice. Now dumped back behind the Omaha cage. Puck's rung around. The strong side. Omaha on the forecheck, trying to play the puck into neutral ice. Still battling on the half wall. Now the puck comes out to the point, shot on goal, goes wide of the net. And the puck is indirectly cleared off the glass and into the Des Moines Cap zone. Zach Grun on the forecheck, angling the defender. Casey Siwa with an interception, comes back into the zone. He's still with it, drops back to Thiessen. To Renault. Thiessen gets a shot just wide of the net. Coming back to Siwa, who's pinched up in the play. Degnan back on D along with Childers. Now Renault with it in the corner. Gets pushed off the play, and now Des Moines gains the neutral ice zone. Renault with a nice play, angling the defender off the puck. Off the heels of Thiessen and into neutral ice. Degnan comes in with speed, but Omaha not able to clear the zone on the delayed call, and it'll be offsides.
Top of the morning to you. This is Fighting O'Leary, and you're listening to Junior Lancer Radio Network.
This draw will be just outside the Des Moines Caps defensive zone on the right wing dot. Clark with the draw. Oldenhouse on the chase here, angling off number 15 from Des Moines, Owen Toploff. Puck gets thrown in the zone. Omaha back out. Oldenhouse with it, intercepted into neutral ice and into the Omaha end. Shot on goal, goes wide of Seth Erickson. It comes out the other side. Des Moines able to keep it in. Turnover at the blue line, and a shot on goal goes wide. Right now, I think the difference is the Caps shots are going wide of the net.
Absolutely, Mike. The shots right now, Omaha's out shooting Des Moines 7-1.
Puck's dumped back into the Des Moines end, and we've got another whistle. We've got a Des Moines penalty here, minor penalty for roughing, number 22, Colby DiCarlo. DiCarlo, 2 minutes, minor for roughing. Omaha will go on the Associated Fire Protection power play.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
4:49 left in this first period. Lancers 2, Caps 0. On the power play, we've got Siwa at left defense. Thomas Diebold at right defense, along with Devin Renault, Cole Childers, and Dalton Thiessen. Des Moines dumping the puck back into Omaha's end. Siwa now with it, moves it up to Cole Childers. Cole Childers makes a move at the blue line, and Omaha still has possession. Back to Renault. Renault fans on the shot. Puck is stolen away and into neutral ice and back in the Omaha zone. Siwa retrieving. Sets up behind the net. Moves the puck to right wing Renault, who moves it over to Degnan. Degnan up to Childers. Childers into the zone. Gets some room trying to get to his forehand. Comes behind the net. Loses the puck behind the net, and Des Moines clears. Change of personnel here for Omaha. Clark is out with Walters and Grun. Same defensive pairing. Siwa now with it. Moving in, 3-on-2. They have a back checker. Shot on goal from Jesse Clark on the backhand, and a good save by Kozak.
That's always a dangerous shot, Mike. Anytime you can get a good quality backhand, shot away, it's going to be tough for the goalie.
Great move by Siwa rushing that puck, and that enabled Clark and Walters to jump up into the play. Jesse Clark wanted to move to his forehand, but he was being angled off, so his only option was to shoot a good backhand shot, and he got it off, and Kozak was there for the save. Save was dumped back in from neutral ice on Kozak, and he covers up, and we'll have a draw here just to his left, his glove side. Clark on the face-off. Puck is dropped, moved over to Grun. Grun back to the point, which is Noah Payton, who dumps it into the corner and back around the half wall to the other side. Cardona sealing off the boards. Puck comes to him, dumped back in, played off the half wall and into the corner. Walters now with it, back to Cardona. Cardona's looking, give and go. And Des Moines intercepts. Puck's into neutral ice. Trying to gain the Omaha zone and cannot. Ethan Hilskow gets rode off the play. Des Moines is now at full strength. And the line of Thiessen, Childers, and Renault are out. With Payton on defense. And Cardona. Puck gets sent back into the Omaha zone. Seth Erickson with a save, played out by Cardona, who sends the puck the length of the ice right onto Kozak. Now a 2-on-2. Angled off the play. Siwa rides the puck carrier off the play. Wide open weak side winger. And now Childers wins the race to the puck. He's in alone with Nikita. And Kozak covers up for a save. Great opportunity by Childers there, picking up the puck in neutral ice and winning the race. Winning alone against goaltender Nikita Kozak. Made a nice move, but Kozak covered the bottom of the net very well and smothered it up. Now there's a discussion between the officials regarding if this should
be in or out, I think.
Yeah. The puck may have crossed the goal line. Similar play happened first week here in against Dubuque, where it was a slow rolling puck. This play was more of a bang-bang play, but it appears that they're calling.
Wow, that's a game changer, maybe. And ironically enough, it's the same official.
The same official. Well, he made the right call this time. Was not really in position to see the goal, but judging by what his linesman saw, and especially the people from both sides, both Des Moines side and Omaha side, from behind the net, it was evident that the puck had crossed the goal line. So the officials conveyed, and the head official ruled it as a goal.
And, that's kind of what we talked about in that game a couple weeks ago is, use your linesman. If the linesmen are in a better position than you are, let's consult, get the play, get it right, and, and hopefully everybody will be, I can't say happier, but at least they've tried to make the right call.
In this case, the linesmen were in good position and they saw the play. The first week against the Devils, no one was in position to make that call, so the correct call would have been the practical call and ruled as no goal.
Absolutely, and it looks like right now they're having that discussion with the Des Moines Capitals head coach.
Controversial call, and it appears that the head referee has tossed one of the coaches. And we have some issues going on in the corner here with friends and family.
No doubt. I'm not sure who it is that they're... I can't quite see who that is, but...
Well, I'm not sure what happened down in that corner, but someone's being asked to leave, and I don't know if it was an interaction with a player on the ice or what. It was in the far corner in the Des Moines end, but there must have been some controversy going on down there, and now we have Des Moines coaches arguing, and rightfully so. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but controversial call on the goal.
They're putting a guy in the box.
And now number 14, Sam Reyes, or number 4, Grant Campbell goes in for Des Moines, a 2-minute minor. We're not sure what the call is. We'll have to look that up on the point streak here. Puck is dropped, and the centerman for Des Moines plays it with a hand. So it's going to be redropped at center ice here. It's a 3-0 lead right now with 1:54 left in the first period.
And that last goal that was awarded to Omaha, they give it to Cole Childers unassisted.
2 back-to-back opportunities by Childers, and he converts on the second. Draws it back to Siwa. Siwa over to Diebold. Diebold playing it off the half wall and trying to gain the zone into neutral ice. And now the puck goes back into the Des Moines end. Childers on it. Dalton Thiessen sealing off the strong side half wall. Back to Thiessen. Now to Siwa. Siwa walks. Passes it off to D to Diebold. Diebold taking a shot and going wide, just wide of the cage. Siwa now with it. Game's getting physical. Puck's played out into neutral ice and dumped back in by Des Moines. Omaha plays the puck out to Thiessen. Thiessen coming in with Renault. Drops it off for Renault. Renault getting a forehand shot off and redirected just over the back of the Des Moines Capitals cage. Puck comes out. Cardona on it as Des Moines is icing the puck into the Omaha end with 56 seconds left, and Omaha with 1 minute left in this power play. Puck being battled for in the corner with Cardona. Siwa net front. Now he enters the fray. And the play is blown dead with 38.8 left in this first period and 45 seconds left on the Omaha power play.
Right now, Mike, the shots are showing Omaha 10, Des Moines Capitals 3. Omaha's taking it to them a little bit right now in the first period.
Well, I think there's been some penalty problems, and you know when a controversial play like that occurs and there's turmoil on the bench, in the stands, so on and so forth, it kind of makes a team. It's a distraction, and it gets them off their game. We have coincidental minors now to Jared Cardona, and then also Blake Ramsey for the Caps. Both go off. Jordan Reese for the Caps, and Jared Cardona both going off for coincidental minors. Face-off will be just outside the Omaha blue line with 38 seconds left. On the draw, Jesse Clark wins the draw. Back to Degnan. Degnan tries to hit Grun in neutral ice, and icing is the call.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
We're back, 30 seconds left. Clark on the face-off. Just to the blocker side of Seth Erickson. Shot from the point is knocked down by Clark. Grun plays the puck out. Des Moines retreats back into their end. 2 forecheckers. And Degnan intercepts at neutral ice. Now Payton dumps the puck back into the Des Moines end, and Des Moines brings it out, and Payton angling Des Moines off the puck. Cody Walters now with it. 2 seconds left, and that will end the first period action. And now we have some action down in the far left corner, which we haven't a sight line on, but right at the whistle. Players got together. Officials are trying to break it up right now. And that ends the period. Omaha leads 3-0. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
Next, don't go anywhere.
Margarita's Mexican Restaurant, 4915 South 72nd Street, Omaha, Nebraska, 402-393-7515. Open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10:30. Proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancers. The Nebraska Nebraska Spine Center with Dr. Eric Phillips, surgeon. Surgery, interventional pain treatment, physical therapy, custom bracing, on-site imaging. www.nebraskaspinecenter.com. Off the bench sports gear. New used hockey gear sanitizing, skate sharpening, and much, much more. 5413 South 72nd Street, just southeast of Ralston Arena. 402-339-1895. www.offthebenchsportsgear.com.
Who will inspire the student from Kearney to go to college and become a life-saving surgeon at the University of Nebraska Medical Center? Her 5th grade public school teacher. Behind every great student is a great teacher.
My teacher is amazing.
The 28,000 members of the Nebraska State Education Association, shaping the future of Nebraska.
This message, sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Blast this!
Coming up next. Stay tuned for next. Don't go anywhere.
We're back here live in between periods at the Ralston Arena, and just take a look at the Midwest High School League out-of-town scoreboard for tonight. Right now, in games played and final scores, we have the Omaha versus Des Moines Capital JV. Omaha wins that game 3-2 on last-minute heroics by Jacob Petrie. Your current score in the varsity game, Omaha 3, Des Moines Capitals nothing in between play. And those are the scores from the Midwest High School Hockey League. Well, Mike, just a quick recap of the first period there. Omaha took it to them. The outshot them 10-3. What's your take on this?
Well, the game started pretty even, and it took a while for Omaha to get their legs under them and break out of their zone. But once they did, they were able to capitalize on some unique situations. Great scoring by the young fourth liners, and some very opportunistic goals. The third goal was somewhat controversial. We couldn't see it. It looked like a great play was made, but it looked like maybe Kozak carried the puck back into the net. That's the only thing I can come up with. But it was similar to what we discussed earlier about that goal that was scored on us in the home opener weekend against Dubuque.
Right. No, absolutely. And, the momentum of play as Childers kind of came around and kind of tried to tuck it by him. I think that, as he tried to cover that puck, like you said, he kind of slid to the side, and I think it took it over the line with him.
Well, you could see the reaction from the people behind the net at the end of the Des Moines end of the arena there, and it was clear that something had happened that needed to catch the attention of the officials. And I think what it was that Kozak had clearly carried the puck back into his goal, and a goal was scored. Once again, officials can't be everywhere, but it's important for a head official to be at the goal line when the puck is below those dots. Very important. And if you can do that, you'll alleviate a lot of these types of situations, but very controversial.
Absolutely. And in that first period, I mentioned shots were 10-3, and towards the end of that period, there was a little bit of some player mix-up and so forth, and we had a couple, one penalty called right at the very end of that. There was some little scrum or congestion in the corner, if you will. It was out of line of sight and we couldn't see, and it looks like Omaha's going to come back with a penalty on that play. Cody Walters looks like 2 minutes of cross-checking, and we're going to start the period 4-4 for 7 seconds.
I saw the head official giving the hands on the hips, which is typically 10-minute misconduct, but I'm not sure what these calls will be. We'll have to sort that out when the second period resumes. But for now, it's 3-0 Omaha, And there's about 8 minutes left here to the ice resurface, and I'm sure the coaches are discussing the situation with their respective teams.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a quick break, Mike, and you're listening to OJL Hockey on the Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Tradition-rich, Omaha proud. Omaha Lancers, USHL. 402-344-PUCK. Find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. Margarita's Mexican Restaurant, 4915 South 72nd Street, Omaha, Nebraska, 402-393-7515. Open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10:30. Proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancers. Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill, proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancer High School Hockey Program. To carry out, 402-758-1910. Oscar's Pizza, home of the Big O.
At Sid Dillon Chevrolet, certain words mean everything to us.
Service, selection,
Plus over 3,000 vehicles at SidDillon.com.
A lot has changed since I opened the first dealership, but one thing remains constant.
The Sid Dillon team is committed to you. You have our word on it.
Because we have our name on it.
Drives us, Sid Dillon.
Off the Bench Sports Gear. New used hockey gear sanitizing, skate sharpening, and much, much more. 5413 South 72nd Street, just southeast of Ralston Arena. 402-339-1895. www.offthebenchsportsgear.com. Nebraska Spine Center with Dr. Eric Phillips, surgeon. Surgery, interventional pain treatment, physical therapy, custom bracing, on-site imaging. www.nebraskaspinecenter.com.
Who will inspire the student from Kearney to go to college and become a life-saving surgeon at the University of Nebraska Medical Center? Her 5th grade public school teacher. Behind every great student is a great teacher.
My teacher is amazing.
The 28,000 members of the Nebraska State Education Association, shaping the future of Nebraska.
This message, sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Foster parents are good people.
Foster care benefited me in a lot of ways. It opened up my eyes to see where I wanted to go to in the future. Someone that I barely knew was opening her arms and her home to me. That was when I knew there are good people out there.
Foster parents are needed all across Nebraska. Please call 1-800-7PARENT. Open your heart and home to a child today. Sponsored by the Department of Health and Human Services and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and the...
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
It was a moment.
It was a moment that changed my life.
We looked down from the chopper and saw the whole area was flooded.
At that moment, it really hit me. This is why I joined the Guard.
People had gone up to the rooftops to escape the rising waters.
Talk about intense moments. We had to lower the guys on line some 30 feet down.
This is where teamwork and training really paid off.
It took steady nerves and steady hands for the chopper pilots to hover like that.
No question, guard pilots are the best in the world.
I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life.
What could be better than serving the people of my hometown?
In the
National Guard, you serve your community as well as your country while you work or attend college. In return, you gain skills in which you can build a career and receive benefits that can help you pay for college. Learn more about what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Nebraska National Guard, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill, proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancer High School Hockey Program. To carry out, 402-758-1910. Oscar's Pizza, home of the Big O.
At Sid Dillon Chevrolet, certain words mean everything to us.
Service, selection,
Plus over 3,000 vehicles at SidDillon.com.
A lot has changed since I opened the first dealership, but one thing remains constant.
The Sid Dillon team is committed to you. You have our word on it.
Because we have our name on it.
Drives us, Sid Dillon.
The Nebraska Spine Center with Dr. Eric Phillips, surgeon. Surgery, interventional pain treatment, physical therapy, custom bracing, on-site imaging. www.nebraskaspinecenter.com. Margarita's Mexican Restaurant, 4915 South 72nd Street, Omaha, Nebraska, 402-393-7515. Open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10:30. Proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancers.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network. Tradition-rich, Omaha proud. Omaha Lancers, USHL. 402-344-PUCK. Find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter.
Top of the morning to you. This is Fighting on Larry, and you're listening to Junior Lancer Radio Network.
What's this?
Coming up next.
We're back live for second period action here at the Ralston Arena. The Omaha Lancers, the Junior Lancers taking on the Des Moines Capitals. 3-0 is your score. Somewhat of a controversial third goal and a series of penalties, and just really led up to an interesting end to that first period, Mike.
Absolutely, and looking at point streak, it looks like there was one penalty given, and we'll see what the official what it shakes out to be.
Seconds left on the Lancer power play, but now we have Cardona's in the box. He was in with for a coincidental, and then we also have Cody Walters in the box. So we'll see what is indicated here. Walters may have ended up with a 10-minute penalty as well, or I don't know. All I know is I saw the official make the misconduct gesture. So,
well, I was going to say, we know how their signals have been in the past, and right now point streak shows 2-minute cross check, and we'll go with that.
Sounds good. Puck's dropped down into the Des Moines end. It goes. Bringing it up the half wall, back up to the point. Diebold with a shot just over the net. Teams are at full strength, but there's a load of players in the penalty box. Des Moines with it now. Shot to Erickson. Erickson smothers it in his glove, and we'll have a face-off in the Omaha end. We've got Cardona and Walters in the Omaha penalty box, and we have currently there's 3 players in the Des Moines box, and I know that one of them is Jordan Reese, the other is Owen Toploff, and I'm not sure who the third player is. Puck is dumped back into the Des Moines end. Des Moines gives retreat. Defenseman number 28, Zach Ross, picks up the puck, rings it up the half wall out into neutral ice, and Degnan drives it back into the Des Moines end. Now the forecheck is on. Thiessen behind the net, along with Renault and Childers on the half wall. Puck played up to the half wall to Childers. And we have another penalty. It looks like a tripping penalty.
Looks like those coincidentals are completed, and 2 guys just left the box.
Devin Renault, number 33 for Omaha, off for 2-minute minor and for tripping. This will give the Capitals a power play with 16:09 left in the second period. Draws just outside the Caps' end. Puck is dumped into the Capitals zone, and they move it into neutral ice, where they gain Omaha's end. Nice finish check there by Cardona. Hip check along the half wall. Puck comes to the point. He can't handle it. Hatch with it. On the forecheck, pokes it out into neutral ice, and then back to Cardona, who sends it the length of the ice and back into the Caps' end. Now Clark with it. Chips it out. Still controlling it. Hatch. And back into the Caps' zone. Now the forwards are switching up. It's Thiessen and Childers out. Both making a good play. Thiessen with a steal coming in here. Has Childers wide open. Gets a shot on goal and just wide of the net. I think Kozak got a pad on that. But that was a great opportunity off a neutral ice defensive turnover. Thiessen again with it. Now Cardona into neutral ice, taking his time, just ragging the puck, stretching the puck back and down into the Des Moines end. Childers on the forecheck, peeling off, and now coming into the zone is Des Moines, dropping it back to number 40, Jordan Reese. He takes a shot wide of the Omaha cage. The puck is kept in and now driven out by Omaha. Jesse Clarkson alone with the puck. Childers is in the high slot. Puck comes out and he shoots the puck over the net down into the corner. Omaha with a lot of shorthanded opportunities here. Now Braxton Hatch with it back behind the net to Clark. Now Omaha backing off. Des Moines on the regroup. Trying to launch the power play breakout here with 11 seconds left on the power play. Puck comes to the half wall and played up. Number 7, Noah Gildenban plays the puck over. And the pass goes just across the slot area and into the corner. Diebold on it. Diebold with it. Gains the zone. Gets stopped by a linesman into his skates and down into the Caps' end. Siwa on the other point. Looks like Perry, Oldenhouse, and Sloan out right now. Teams are at full strength as Omaha kills off the Des Moines power play. Puck comes to the point. Noah Payton now with it. Plays it into the corner to Angelo Perry, who dishes it out up front. Nobody home. Perry back with it. Slips between the feet of Payton, and Des Moines comes in 2-on-2. Dropped at the Des Moines blue line, and Oldenhouse able to intercept and throw it back into the Des Moines end, and now they throw the puck the length of the ice and into the Omaha zone. No whistle. Payton with it, plays it out into neutral ice where it's picked up by Des Moines. Des Moines 34, Michael Van Riesen plays it into the Omaha end. Now puck being played from behind the Omaha cage. Sloan on the forechecker, and shot on goal goes wide of the cage. A lot of Des Moines shots going wide. Puck gets brought in by Mercer and number 9, Angelo Perry, and the play is blown dead.
Hey, Mike, we have an update on the penalty situation. So it ended up being point jerk looked like it was a little late in updating, but Cody Walters had received a 2-minute cross-check, and then Des Moines Capitals player Ethan Bettis had received 2 minutes at that end of that period, and Toploff had a 10-minute misconduct.
Gotcha. Okay. Puck's brought back into neutral ice. Zach Grun throws it back into the left wing side in Des Moines zone. Jackson Peterson now with it. Puck jumps over his stick and right onto a Caps player who comes into the Omaha zone but wraps the puck around, and Omaha is out of the zone and back into Des Moines territory. Puck is being played behind the Des Moines cage. Comes up the half wall to Krause. Now back into the corner. Jackson Peterson changing up. Renault in now with Thiessen. Puck still low in the Des Moines zone. Comes across the net. Zach Grun out. Thiessen now with it. Drops it off for Renault. Can't get to the wall. Puck's played down into the corner. Childers out there now. Shot from Renault. From behind the net. I think it was passed out by Thiessen. But Kozak with the save. Now Des Moines rushing into the Omaha end. Shot on goal. Erickson with the redirect. Thiessen up, moves the puck to Childers, and Childers into the Des Moines zone. Puck being played in the corner of the right wing side for Omaha in the Caps end. Siwa sealing off that side, and now the Caps are out. Siwa angling the play off, nice sweep check. Throws the puck into his own corner. And now pressure. Siwa now with it. Makes a nice move. Moves it up to Childers. Childers and Siwa. Childers is in. Gets a shot. Nikita with a save. Cody Walters there on the weak side, but cannot find the handle. Des Moines back in. 3-on-2. Walters with the back check. And Diebold now in the corner. Diebold angling off the Des Moines player. Shot from the point. Erickson with the save. Now Siwa plays it out into neutral ice, and it's driven back in, and Des Moines is getting fresh legs. Diebold now with it. Sealing off the half wall to Siwa, who rings it around Oldenhouse, and the puck comes out and will result in an icing call. Omaha gets a whistle and a line change, and this puck will be faced off in the Omaha zone.
We have one scoring update on assist on that last goal, Mike. It was originally unassisted for Cole Childers' goal. They've now given assist to Devin Renault and Dalton Tyson.
So on the third goal, Renault and Tyson hand it to Childers. So it's Childers from Renault and Tyson on the third goal. Perry out now. He chips the puck into neutral ice, and Mercier on the forecheck, angling the Des Moines defenseman off the puck, and they've got possession now with Sloan. Des Moines tries to make a cross-ice pass to Perry. Perry gets a shot. It's deflected over the top. Sloan in the corner now with it, with Mercier for backside support. Now Perry with it. Perry takes a look. He comes around. He dishes it off to Degnan. And the puck is now knocked into the Omaha end with Perry. And a shot comes from the half wall, and Seth Erickson makes a quick save. Saw it the last second. Little sloppy right now in Omaha's end. Degnan back on the puck, playing the puck from behind the net. Up the half wall to Perry. Perry tries to gain the zone. Cannot. Des Moines Cap comes in on goal, gets a shot, a save by Erickson, and then a repeat shot, and Erickson makes both saves. Seth playing rather big right now. He takes up a lot of space in the net, and had that angle really well on that on those two shots.
Yeah, Seth has been doing a great job tonight, cutting the rebounds down and covering the puck when he needs to.
This draw will be to his glove side. Childers is out. Siwa and Diebold. And it appears that Omaha has received a minor penalty here. It looks like Degnan's off, but I'm not sure what the call was. Cross-checking for Degnan. 2-minute minor, and Omaha's on the kill. Childers intercepts a pass, can't get it out of the zone, and it's back in. Siwa on retreat, playing the puck. Puck to the point, shot wide of the net. Puck came right out to Zachary Ross. Ross one times it just wide of Seth Erickson. D-to-D pass. Another shot directed wide, and another wide shot. Des Moines would have a lot more opportunity if they could just get the puck on net. Back to the point. There's a net shot. Blocker side to Erickson, and he redirects it off into the corner. Another save, and he covers up for a whistle.
Erickson right now is, they're key right now. As long as he's staying big and, saving what he needs to stop, and he's keeping Omaha into the game, and I think they'll be fine.
A lot of cap shots, but a lot of them are going over the net, right of the net, left of the net, and being redirected by fronting Omaha defenders. And now we have a minor penalty to a cap. Captain Ethan Topliff is off for 2 minutes. I think it's a cross-check. Not getting the indicators in this game like we did in that JV game, are we, Mike?
No, it started, we got a few in the beginning, but it's kind of backed off a little bit.
Teams are at even strength right now, and there's going to be a differential here once the Des Moines penalty or the Lancer penalty expires. Jesse Clark with a steal. Couldn't convert. Had an opportunity to go in uncontested. Noah Payton now with it. Brings it up the half wall to Clark. Clark tries to chip it. And now the puck is redirected to Jesse Clark out in neutral ice. He's trying to gain the zone wide. He's got good speed. He needs to use that a little better to his advantage. And we have a stoppage in play. Appears we'll have another penalty. Des Moines cap number 2, Sam Fridge, off 2 minutes for who knows. 2 minutes for a minor penalty.
Yeah, we are having some difficulties with point streak updating, at least on my end, and hopefully we can get that call to you.
There's hand signals for these things too, but last 2 penalties we haven't seen any. Shot goes to the point. Diebold gets it in. Kozak redirects it off to the side. Back to Siwa. Siwa to Diebold. Diebold across. Cole Childers on a nice one-time, but can't get to the net. Now the puck is out into neutral ice, and Omaha is on a 2-man advantage for 41 seconds. Childers with it. Takes his time. Gets a shot on goal. Goes wide of the net. And there's a whistle. It appears the net's been moved off the moorings.
I was going to say, it looks like it dislodged when Nikita went for that glove save. He kind of, flipped it back and knocked it off a little bit.
So this draw will be to Kozak's glove side. Omaha with a 2-man advantage with 34 more seconds. Des Moines wins the draw, drops it back to Siwa into neutral ice, where he goes D-to-D with Diebold, and they regroup and come back in onto the attack. Diebold into the corner. He's looking, drops it off for Renault. Renault goes across ice to Siwa. Siwa gets a great opportunity, pinching in. Shot goes wide of the net.
It's important for Omaha to get pucks in the net in this power play, Mike. when you're up by 2 men, you've got all the time in the world, but you got to get those pucks in there and get some traffic in front.
2-man advantage, and it looks like the advantage is with the Caps. First penalty expired, and now they have a 1-man advantage for 44 seconds, but Des Moines is on the puck and on the rush. Seawood makes a nice play to take number 22, Colby DiCarlo, off the play, and the puck is redirected back into the Omaha zone, and Omaha results in an icing call.
Top of the morning to you. This is Fighting O'Leary, and you're listening to Junior Lancer Radio Network.
We're back, and this draw will be to Seth Erickson blocker side. Jesse Clark on the face-off. Des Moines wins. Shot on a screen. Erickson able to make the save. Now puck behind the net to Cardona. Cardona to Payton. Payton moves it up. He's taking a look. He goes back to Cardona. Smart player, that Noah Payton. Cardona gets the puck at the red line and dumps it in. Clark behind the net now. 7 seconds left. 1 second. And Caps are at full strength. Puck comes out to Payton at the point. Payton drives it back in. Now he gains the red line. Can't gain the zone. Now playing the puck. Des Moines in the Omaha end, just buying time. Zach Grun on the play. Gets a shot off the screen, and Erickson smothers it. 4:20 left in this period. 3-0 Omaha. Change of lines here. C was back out on D with Diebold. We've got Angelo Perry with Larry Mercer. And looks like Sloan. Equipment malfunction here to number 3, KJ Minnick. Official gives him time to make that check, and now they're ready to face the puck off. Puck is faced off, goes to the half wall. Played up by Des Moines to the point. Puck batted into neutral ice now. Siwa with it. Siwa has Sloan on the weak side. Comes in with speed, gets a shot on goal, and Kozak with a glove save. This face-off will be to Kozak's glove side. Puck is dropped into neutral ice with an indirect clear. Caps pick it up. Number 2 comes in around the corner with speed, feeds it out in front of the net.
Looks like a penalty.
Looks like a penalty to number 35, KCC. Well, he's going off 2-minute minor for holding. So Omaha's on the penalty kill once again, and it's 2-minute minor to KC Siwa for holding with 3:55 left in the second period. Draws taken by Childers. Puck comes out to the point one time. Seth Erickson with a pad save. Comes up the half wall and played out again to Childers. Childers indirects a pass to himself right off the glass. Comes in on net. Shovels the puck across the net. Goes to the weak side and back out. Cardona takes it, rags the puck back, and back into the Des Moines end. Now Des Moines with it, coming through neutral ice with speed, is number 10, Blake Ramsey. Ramsey taking a look in the corner, comes behind the net, looking, he finds the point man, wide open. Back down into the corner now, played behind the Omaha net. Degnan down there battling with the puck, for the puck, against 2 Cap defenders. Capitals floating through the slot area, shrinking the zone. Now the puck behind the Lancer cage. Played out to the point. Point man's looking, goes D to number 15, shot on goal. Misplayed by Erickson, and results in a goal. Erickson making the initial save. Puck went up into the air and landed right on the weak side, or strong side forward stick, and he buries it.
Yeah, he thought he had it and just squeaked out of his glove and popped over to the open Des Moines guy on the side of the net.
Topliff will the point on that side. The left defenseman will get a credited with an assist. He's the one that drove the shot down, and then buried by that strong side forward. Not sure who that is, but we'll get that scoring to you as soon as we get it here. So it's 3-1. 2:47 left in the second period. Puck's dropped back to Des Moines. Des Moines misplays it. Jackson Peterson on it, throws it in the Des Moines end. They go D to D, and it looks like they chip weak side out into neutral ice. Played by Casey Seawood down into the Des Moines end behind the cage. Puck's in the corner, played out front. No one can get a handle, and now it's wrapped around. Diebold plays it in neutral ice and tries to find Hatch on the half wall. Now it's down in the Omaha zone. Diebold with it, playing behind the Lancer cage and up the half wall to Hatch. Hatch with it, gets tripped up on the play to Gruen. Gruen can't find the handle, and it comes right back into the Omaha's end. Chipped out into neutral ice. Gruen's giving chase. He gets there first. He's got Jackson Peterson alone in front of the net. And the pass can't find him. Now the Caps coming through neutral ice with some speed. Cody Walters intercepts the puck up to Jackson Peterson, who throws it back into neutral ice. Big collision by number 20, Ethan Toploff, and Jackson Peterson just outside the defensive blue line for Omaha. Puck comes up the half wall, tries to be cleared by Peterson, and a shot on goal. Seth Erickson with the save.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
This face-off will be Omaha's end.
Looks like there was a penalty on that play.
Oh, yes.
Des Moines got another guy in the box.
So the Lancers will skate to man advantage here on the Associated Fire Protection power play. It appears that Sam Frage is off 2 minutes for a minor penalty. Childers wins the draw to Siwa. Siwa wraps the puck around the back of the Omaha net to Diebold, who plays it up to Renault, who plays it up to Childers, who tries to play it back to Renault, but can't find the handle. Now the puck is dumped into the Cap zone to Thiessen. Thiessen tried to play it, rubbed off on the half wall, still battling. Des Moines gains it into neutral ice, and now chipped back into Thiessen. He comes cross ice to Diebold. Diebold with a shot on goal and a redirect wide of the net. Back to Diebold, looking back down into the corner. Shot from the corner is redirected by a Des Moines defender and out of play.
Omaha is doing a decent job of getting that puck movement around on the power play. Needs to see more traffic in front of the net and more pucks to the net.
32 seconds left in this second period with a 3-1 Omaha lead. A 1:07 left on the Omaha Lancer power play. Puck is dropped back. And now out into neutral ice. It's a race. Looks like the Cap's going to get there first. Cardona's chasing after it. He gets the shot off, and Seth Erickson with a great play. Cardona got just enough on him to take him off the puck. Now Cardona with it into neutral ice. Tries to find Walters. Walters dumps it in, and played by a Des Moines defender with 7 seconds left into the Omaha end. Clark now with it in neutral ice. And the horn blows, and the period ends just in front of us here on the half wall in neutral ice. The players are breaking clean. 3-1 Omaha lead. End of second period. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Radio Network.
Next, don't go anywhere.
Olden House Contracting, custom built impressions. At Olden House Contracting, our specialty is transforming homes and leaving lasting impressions. Through quality craftsmanship and courageous design, we'll bring your vision to life. Contact us today, 402-573-8125, goldenhousecontracting.com. Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill, proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancer High School Hockey Program. To carry out, 402-758-1910. Oscar's Pizza, home of the Big O.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
It was a moment.
It was a moment that changed my life.
We looked down from the chopper and saw the whole area was flooded.
At that moment, it really hit me. This is why I joined the Guard.
People had gone up to the rooftops to escape the rising waters.
Talk about intense moments. We had to lower the guys on line some 30 feet down.
This is where teamwork and training really paid off.
It took steady nerves and steady hands for the chopper pilots to hover like that.
No question, Guard pilots are the best in the world.
I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life.
What could be better than serving the people of my hometown?
In the National Guard, you serve your community as well as your country while you work or attend college. In return, you gain skills in which you can build a career and receive benefits that can help you pay for college. Learn more about what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Nebraska National Guard, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Foster parents are good people.
Foster care benefited me in a lot of ways. It opened up my eyes to see where I wanted to go to in the future. Someone that I barely knew was opening her arms and her home to me. That was when I knew there are good people out there.
Foster parents are needed all across Nebraska. Please call 1-800-7PARENT. Open your heart and home to a child today. Sponsored by the Department of Health and Human Services and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this...
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Plus this.
Coming up next.
And we're back live at the Ralston Arena in Ralston, Nebraska. It's second intermission, Mike, and right now we've got a score of 3-1. The Omaha Junior Lancers, and they'll come back and finish a power play. In that period, you saw Des Moines kind of even up a little bit, and what's your take on that?
Well, they did, and penalties hurt, but it hurt both teams. I don't think one was out-penalized more than the other. The issue is capitalizing on those situations. Omaha had a two-man advantage for quite a bit of time and wasn't able to cash in, and really wasn't even able to set up in their zone and create much of a power play opportunity. This latest one, there's 35 seconds left here in a 3-1 game. Now, the game has gone end to end, and both teams showing great poise in that second period. Omaha looks like their compete level's down a notch right now. So I'm not sure if that's due to fatigue or if that's due to the 2-goal lead. Not sure, but they're going to have to pick it up in this third.
No, absolutely, and we kind of talked about this earlier. You know, when a team gets up, X amount of goals, they tend to slack a little bit or let off the gas a little bit. This isn't the time or place for Omaha to let off the gas.
No, and from what I saw, I mean, just the body language on the ice and on the line changes and so on and so forth was something to see. You know, it just gave me the impression that their compete level was a little down and that they might be a little fatigued.
Absolutely. What do you think? I guess getting back into the game. I mean, they are leading, but to me, as we mentioned, it seems like they're not there. They're not competing. They're not with the game. What needs to happen in this third period for them to regain the momentum and take it back to the Capitals?
Well, momentum, as you know, in this flows, and I think the important thing is to focus on the little things, because if you take care of all the little things, the fundamental things of a game, the bigger things always seem to take care of themselves. I think in this game, they have to play efficiently in this third period. They have to, when that puck is 10 feet inside or outside that blue line, they either need to chip it into the zone or chip it out of a zone. They need to make Des Moines regroup as much as they possibly can. So they have to play efficient hockey from the standpoint that they can't have defensive zone turnovers. That's a must. That can't happen. And if they can stretch the puck and keep Des Moines from launching an effective forecheck, I think that'd be all right.
That makes sense, Mike. We're going to take a quick short break here, and you're listening to OJL Hockey on the Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Next, don't go anywhere.
Off the bench sports gear. New used hockey gear sanitizing, skate sharpening, and much, much more. Victor 413 South 72nd Street, just southeast of Ralston Arena. 402-339-1895. www.offthebenchsportsgear.com. The Nebraska Spine Center with Dr. Eric Phillips, surgeon. Surgery, interventional pain treatment, physical therapy, custom bracing, on-site imaging. www.nebraskaspinecenter.com.
On behalf of Greg Young Chevrolet, I'd like to present to you this check, and I want to thank you for going the extra mile for education.
Thank you, Greg Young.
My name's Ruth Pulse. I'm the Honors Language Arts teacher and Gifted and Talented Facilitator at Monroe Middle School. I love building those relationships with the kids in those smaller programs and even in my classrooms and getting to know who they are. I love seeing the kids excited about learning something new, and I love seeing them go on and being successful later in life.
Greg Young Chevrolet. We do the deal.
Plus this.
Coming up next.
We're back live at the Ralston Arena between second period intermission here, 3-1. Omaha Junior Lancers over the Des Moines Capitals, and I'm here with assistant coach Nick Harahill. Nick, what happened in that second period? It looked like the boys just kind of lost their steam, even though they're in a 2-goal lead here. Their body language, everything. Two-man advantage on a power play, couldn't even get a shot. What's going on? What do you think's happening?
Definitely came out flat. I think we came out to start the second up 3-rip. Big momentum. We were pretty high, pretty excited, and Des Moines came out way more than we did that period. We didn't have an F1 for the entire period. We got to start winning races. That's step one. Win the race. Start moving the puck. We got a lot of passes bouncing off the sticks right now, and that's not going to help us gain zones at all. We got to get back to what we do, get the puck to the red line, get her deep, go to work.
I think most folks would agree, you know, the little things always, you know, if you take care of those things fundamentally, the bigger things always seem to work out. So do you think it's important in this game to just play efficient hockey, a zone at a time, gaining zones, stretching defensemen, having Des Moines on the regroup all the time this period?
Especially anytime you're playing a good team. I mean, Des Moines, the Capitals are one of the top 3 teams in the league right now. So we just got to do the simple things. We do the simple things. We break out the puck in the D zone. We weave through the neutral zone, attack the puck in the offensive zone, work it around, make them tired, get pucks to the net. That's how we're going to beat the good teams. Simple things lead to the big things, just like you said.
Power play's been okay this season. What do you think we need to do to supercharge that unit?
Use the points. We're trying to work it down too low too often. If we find the guys up high, we're going to get more traffic. Another thing, we don't have anybody screening their goaltender, which is a big problem right now. We're getting a couple shots, but we need to get the puck high, need to get traffic in front of the net. We got to get the dirty goals. I know the boys like to make them pretty, go bar down, but let's be honest, most of the goals are gritty and dirty, and that's how we got to do it.
You know, I noticed in that period that Des Moines will come in and they'll jam that box down low, so most of their penalty killers will be below the tops of the circles, which gives you that opportunity to go low to high and bring those point guys in and get quality shots on net. The Caps shots are a little more even now, but for most of the game it's been kind of lopsided, mainly because they're not hitting the net. They get a lot of shots, but they're going over over the crossbar. What do you think of the goaltending here today?
Yeah, honestly, I think both ways. Goaltending's been pretty solid. I think for Des Moines' goal, the puck just kind of bounced off Seth, gave him a nice juicy rebound for an easy one to put it away. I think Nikita for Des Moines really stepped up big this last period. I think that third goal, he made a good play on it. Just kind of rolled in. Our first goal from Peterson, I never seen a slower goal in my life, to be honest, and just kind of rolled in. And Nikita doesn't give those up very often. And, 2 lucky bounces and 1 nice one. But it's going to be a battle of the goaltenders for the third period. And it just hopefully Seth can step up bigger.
Nice to see the young line get on the board. Perry and Mercier and those kids really have a high hockey IQ with that group, and they find the back of the net.
Absolutely.
Well, we've been visiting with Nick Carahill, assistant coach with the Omaha Junior Lancers. Nick, thanks for taking time to chat with us, and good luck in this third period.
Thanks, boys.
You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
Don't go anywhere.
Foster parents are good people.
Foster care benefited me in a lot of ways. It opened up my eyes to see where I wanted to go to in the future. Someone that I barely knew was opening her arms and her home to me. That was when I knew there are good people out there.
Foster parents are needed all across Nebraska. Please call 1-800-7PARENT. Open your heart and home to a child today. Sponsored by the Department of Health and Human Services and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and the...
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
It was a moment.
It was a moment that changed my life.
We looked down from the chopper and saw the whole area was flooded.
At that moment, it really hit me. This is why I joined the Guard.
People had gone up to the rooftops to escape the rising waters.
Talk about intense moments. We had to lower the guys on line some 30 feet down.
This is where teamwork and training really paid off.
It took steady nerves and steady hands for the chopper pilots to hover like that.
No question, Guard pilots are the best in the world.
I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life.
What could be better than serving the people of my hometown?
In the National Guard, you serve your community as well as your country while you work or attend college. In return, you gain skills in which you can build a career and receive benefits that can help you pay for college. Learn more about what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Nebraska National Guard, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Tradition-rich, Omaha proud. Omaha Lancers, USHL. 402-344-PUCK. Find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter.
Top of the morning to you. This is Fighting on Larry, and you're listening to Junior Lancer Radio Network.
What's this?
Coming up next.
We're back live for third period action. 3-1 Omaha Lancers over the Des Moines Caps. Interesting chain of results here in the second period, kind of taken over by Des Moines somewhat, and Omaha looked a little flat. Hopefully they'll come out with their ears pinned back and we can have a good third period of hockey.
Shots in that period, Mike, after 2. Omaha's now down 17-12.
Yeah, that second period took its toll. And frankly, had the Caps been able to put more shots on net, they would be leading by substantially more. We get back together with these teams tomorrow morning. I believe the JV game is at 9 a.m.?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
8 and 9:30.
So it'll be an early one tomorrow. Teams coming into the center face-off circle here. 35 seconds left on the man advantage for Omaha. Des Moines wins the draw, throws it into the Omaha end. Casey Siwa with it, moves it up to Devin Renault, who plays it up for Thiessen. Thiessen throws it down the half wall. Renault gives chase and forces the Des Moines defender off the puck. Puck comes out in front of the net, then rang back around. tipped out into neutral ice and down into the Omaha end. Casey Siwa is making chase. Brings the puck up the half wall, dieballed with it, stolen away, and now back into neutral ice. Siwa plays it off his skate to Renault, loses control of the puck, and back into the Omaha zone. Now the puck's played out, no icing. Thiessen on it, comes into the corner, working the corner. He's got support from Cole Childers on the half wall. Puck back out to the point to Noah Payton. Payton drives it back into Thiessen. Jackson Peterson out as well. Playing the puck. Thiessen with it. Tries to get to net front. Can't get there. Noah Payton with a pinch. Puck comes out into neutral ice. Jackson Peterson now with it and plays it over for Degnan. Degnan overskates the puck. Peterson picks it up and moves it over to the half wall. Back cross ice. Tries to find Hatch. And now back in behind the Omaha cage is Degnan. Degnan plays it out to Jackson Peterson. Peterson carrying the puck into neutral ice and indirectly passes it off the half wall and into the Caps zone. Grun on the forecheck right now. Throws it back in, played off a Des Moines Caps skate and comes out into neutral ice. Cardona gives chase. Shot's taken and redirected out of play. We'll have a whistle and a face-off in the Omaha zone.
Hello, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
This face-off will be just to the glove side of Seth Erickson with 15:05 left in the period. Puck comes out to the point. Point man takes a shot. Erickson gets a pad on it, redirects it off to the right side. Now Des Moines with it again. Back into the zone. Omaha just not showing very good energy right now.
No, they need to pick up the play a little bit and show they've got a little fight in them. I know they're up 3-1, but that can quickly disappear on you.
We've got another penalty. 2-minute minor to Jared Cardona. Number 10, 2 minutes for interference. So Des Moines back on the power play with 14:46.
Omaha's got to stay out of the box.
Sign of just low compete level and fatigue. Kids take bad penalties, and that's kind of what's happening right now. Des Moines with the power play gets a shot off the draw right into the belly of Seth Erickson, and he covers up. 3-1. Minute 54 left on this Omaha penalty kill. Puck is dropped. Puck comes out to the point. Des Moines plays it back down on the half wall and into the corner. Puck's moved out into neutral ice. Back into the Omaha zone. Now Thiessen with it. On the backhand, throws it into neutral ice. Can't gain the Des Moines end. We haven't had a solid clearing pass here till now.
I was going to say Omaha's struggling and getting that puck out of their zone.
Casey Siwa gets the puck at the blue line and throws it down the length of the ice for a good clearing pass. Now Des Moines with it, coming through neutral ice with some speed. Jesse Clark angling the puck carrier off the play. Puck on the right wing side of Des Moines' offensive zone. Puck's thrown out net front, batted away, and Omaha once again clears it. Both teams on the line change here. Cole Childers out now with Thiessen again. Des Moines player makes a good move right between the legs of Steven Degnan and gets a shot onto Seth Erickson, but he is able to cover up for a draw in the Omaha defensive zone. Puck is dropped. Back into the corner it goes, and Thiessen finds it on the half wall. Tries to play it out, does so. Cole Childers now with it on a rush, tries to make a move, getting to his backhand, gets taken down on the play as he moves the puck to his backhand, and no. Plays at neutral ice now. Now into the Omaha zone. Des Moines trying to get set up. 14 seconds left on this penalty kill in the Des Moines power play. 12:56 left in the period. 3-1 Omaha leading. Puck's played down in the corner. Puck moves to net front. Des Moines player tripped up on the play. Puck comes out and we have a whistle. Tripping call. With 12:40 left. Back-to-back penalties here. We got a twofer.
Not really sure he was. Well, it's to Childers. I thought he had Degnan in the corner. I think that's what the coaches had thought as well.
Childers goes off for 2 minutes for tripping, and the Junior Lancers are giving the Caps every opportunity here to get back in this game. Omaha on another 2-minute kill. Puck goes into the corner for Siwa. Siwa tries to play it. Nice move by the Des Moines defender. Siwa now with it, ragging time. Trying to freeze the puck along the corner. Comes out the half wall to the point. Jesse Clark there for it. Sticks and lanes. Puck comes out to the point, gets a shot on net, and they score. 12:08, 3-2. That'll extinguish the Omaha penalty, and the teams will be even strength, but it's 3-2 with 12 minutes left, and now it's anybody's game.
Yeah, we've talked about it all day long. You got to stay out of the box. It's going to eventually catch up to you with that many penalties, and well, right now Des Moines back in the game.
Puck comes out and dropped into the Des Moines end. Dalton Thiessen with it. Renault with it now. Momentum is definitely in the favor of the Capitals. Caps gain possession, go D to D in their own end, trying to muster a breakout. Up the half wall, then they're out of the zone. Casey Siwa with a nice hip check, separating the man from the puck, and now the puck is on the bench. This face-off will be just outside of the Omaha blue line in front of the Lancer bench. Gruen takes the draw. Des Moines wins. Puck's in neutral ice. Forecheck by Braxton Hatch. Now back to Noah Payton. Payton plays the puck around to the opposite side, and Peterson there for the breakout. Intercepted and thrown back in by Des Moines. Puck is shot on net, redirected wide. Coach Blazek changing these lines consecutively and expediently. 30-second shifts right now. Puck is faced off in the Omaha zone. In front of him, it's in neutral ice now. Cardona comes back to play it. No, Oldenhouse plays it out of the zone. Tries to find Clark. Clark is pressuring. Walters now with it. Walters down to Oldenhouse. Oldenhouse back to Walters, and the pass is ahead of him. Now Clark with it. Loses possession, and the puck is thrown into neutral ice now. Finds the Des Moines player, and they score. It appeared the play might have gone offsides, but the puck was kept in. Streaking forward down the slot. Makes a nice move and beats Seth Erickson cleanly. And now the score is 3-3. 10:26 left in this one. Great comeback by the Des Moines Capitals. Just more effort points and more want-to right now.
Absolutely, and you can see their their will, their want, their gameplay. It's 10 times better than what Omaha's putting out right now.
Puck is dropped. Back to Thiessen. Diebold now with it. indirect pass into the zone. Thiessen with it, shovels it across the net. No one home to retrieve. Renault on it. Throws it back behind the net. Interference here. No call. Puck was in the corner, and Cold Childers was kept from even beginning to. Puck's out front in the Omaha end. Des Moines clearly with momentum. Omaha's reeling right now. Puck comes to the point, back to the other point. One-time shot. Seth Erickson with a save.
Looks like we got a penalty on the play, maybe high stick coming in. Yeah, Seth is actually going to have to do what he can to stop the play, slow it down by covering.
Now another Omaha penalty, Mike. We've got a big argument going on now between Coach Blazek and the head official. This is what, the four consecutive penalties on Omaha here. Cold Childers off. 2-minute minor, they'll be on the penalty kill once again. And now a 10-minute or a bench minor, possibly. Another Omaha player enters the penalty box. Two-man advantage. Des Moines drops back to the point. Number 15 launches a shot wide of the net. Comes back around to the point. Played by the Des Moines defense. Back out. Shot on goal, wide of the net. Now Des Moines back behind the net, plays it net front. Omaha finally with a clearing pass. Omaha dropping back into the puck. Casey Siwa shoves the player right off the puck. Great play. Just showing his strength there. Playing the puck into the corner, trying to rag some time. Two-man advantage for Des Moines. Strong side to weak side, can't get the shot off. Now Des Moines is changing on the fly. Possessing the puck the entire time here in the Omaha end. Back to the far side point. Back to the strong side point. Weak. Des Moines is celebrating like the puck went into the net.
I think it got waved off, Mike. I can't see the referee, but I think he waved it off.
There was the puck got to the net front, and there was just a mass of guys in front of the net, players coming together, and no indication as to whether that puck crossed the goal line, but it appears that it's been waved. You know, this is the same fellow we had in the Dubuque game, and I'm not going to say anymore, but this level seems to be really challenging for him.
From Des Moines certainly did not agree with his call.
So the apparent celebration is waived. There was never an indication of a goal to begin with, but two-man advantage for Des Moines for another 18 seconds. Puck comes to the point, shot on goal, directed wide by Seth Erickson. Degnan on the puck, can't gain the zone, and Des Moines finally clears the puck for the Omaha Lancers as they try to hit their point man and misfire. The puck goes down into their own end. Omaha trying to turn up the volume here with a physical play, and it looks like there's an intentional offsides. The puck will not go down to the far end, but it will be faced off just outside the Omaha defensive zone. Puck is dropped. Omaha goes D to D. Diebold now with it. Gains the red line and dumps into the zone. Our F1 presence from the beginning of the halfway through the second period, Mike, has been non-existent. Every puck that's gone in Des Moines' end has been raced after and won by there.
Yeah, we miss those kind of guys that like we had last year, and that were the F1 guys that didn't mind mixing it up in the corner, going after and digging that puck out. And right now we're missing that.
Well, being an F1 forechecker is one thing, effort, and you don't have to be a great player to be first to a puck. And we haven't seen that since midway through the second period. Puck is dumped into the Omaha end. Diebold back to retrieve. Playing it up the half wall. And now back into neutral ice where Des Moines takes control and moves it up back into the Omaha end. Dumped in behind Omaha's goal. And trying to break it out. Noah Oldenhouse with the puck now moves it to Clark. As they coast into the zone.
That's part of the problem. They're coasting, Mike. They need to dig.
Des Moines with speed coming through neutral ice. Sam Farage with the puck. Shot goes on net, and Seth Erickson with a save.
Top of the morning to you. This is Fighting O'Leary, and you're listening to Junior Lancer Radio Network.
5:59 left in this 3-3 tie. Unbelievable comeback from Des Moines Caps. They never stopped. They haven't quit. And they're on the forecheck in the Omaha end right now.
Jackson Peterson just blocked a shot, and it looks like he's getting off the ice a little gingerly and feeling a little bit.
Puck being worked in the corner by Zach Gruen, trying to gain the zone here. Omaha just needs to gain zones.
Well, into this game thinking it was going to be a pretty competitive game, and well, Des Moines has made it just that by virtue of their comeback here in the third period.
You know, Mike, a lot to be said for their effort. They just outwilled OJL here from the midway through the second period. I mean, it's just so obvious. It's sad to see, actually, you know.
Yeah, it's all about the better worth ethic. Who's got the stronger worth ethic? And right now, Des Moines Capitals have that.
Puck still in the Omaha end. Now played out into neutral ice. Intercepted by Des Moines and back in. Omaha gets the handle, chips it into neutral ice. And Des Moines comes in offside on the delayed call. Casey Siwa now with it. Moving up through neutral ice. Gains the zone and passes across to Thiessen from behind the net. No backside support. Childers with a hip check, and now Des Moines out 3-on-2. Now 3-on-1. Ridden off the play is the Des Moines player, but the net comes off its moorings. With 4:34 left, it's 3-3.
Looks like we might another penalty here going to Omaha. Not sure who it's against. Maybe to Captain Cole Childers. I'm not sure yet.
.434 left in this one. Another Lancer penalty. Puck is chipped out. Lancers cannot gain the zone. Hatch loses his stick. Devin Renaud, 2 minutes for interference with 4:19 left in this contest, giving the Des Moines Capitals another power play. Shot on net, 2 in a row. Seth Erickson answers. comes around at the top of the circles, comes back. Shot on goal, wide of the net. Number 15 off with that shot. Played down low, give and go from the corner. Puck came weak side. Unfortunately, there was an Omaha player standing there to redirect it out of the zone.
Looks like Des Moines evening up the penalties are there. They just received one for slashing. Looks like number 10 just went in the box.
3:41 left in a 3-3 game. Minute left on the penalty to, I believe, is Casey Siwa. Des Moines has a 2-minute minor for slash, so teams will be 4-on-4. Puck is dropped. Des Moines wins the draw. I don't think we've had wins in this game.
Now that's another key that hurts a team. If you're not winning those draws, you're not controlling the puck.
Omaha chips it out. Degnan with a nice play. Chips out into neutral ice, but Des Moines clearly in control. Dumps the puck in from the red line, right on Seth Erickson. He covers up. 43 seconds left on the penalty to Siwa. And a minute 36 on the Caps penalty. Blake Ramsey. 3:13 left in this game. Puck is dropped. Shot off the face-off. Seth Erickson with the save. Diebold now with it. Rings it around the opposite side. Omaha trying to gain his own. Cannot do it. 4-on-4. Zach Grun now with it. Throws it out into neutral ice. Jackson Peterson with it. Coming into the zone. Trying to gain position. Grun on his forehand. Plays it up to Siwa. Siwa comes in. Gets a shot on goal. With two Lancers at the front of the net. And Nikita Kozak makes a great save.
Yeah, that's a play by Peterson trying to cut to the net. That's something that's been missing out of the Lancers lineup. And, that's good to see finally. But, they'll still have opportunity. There's still some time in the game. And we'll see what they can do.
That's Renault. Siwa is not in the penalty box. It's Devin Renault right now. 4 seconds left on that. Omaha just struggling now to get the puck to the net. Puck gets chipped to Dalton Thiessen. He's on his forehand. Cannot get a shot off. Just throws it net wide. Now back in. Little spectating going on there in the corner.
Oh, net's off, Mike. Net's off.
Perfect example here. Thiessen comes in on his forehand. Tries to make the move, rings it across the net. Hasn't left the spot he threw the puck from. .215 now left in this one. Puck down in the corner. Diebold now with it, gets a shot. Tipped by Caps goal. Puck back to the point. Back down to Thiessen. Thiessen comes in, gets a shot, and a save by Kozak. Now the line of Grun, Hatch, and Peterson out. Peterson in for the draw. Des Moines with the draw, and they drive the puck the length of the ice. 5 seconds left in this power play for Omaha. And this will end it. Teams are full strength. Puck comes out, misses a neutral ice pass. Hatch overskates the puck, and the puck goes in, and icing is the call, so it'll come back to the Omaha end with a minute 34 left in a 3-3 tie.
It's been kind of going this way since the middle of the second period, as you alluded earlier. The play of the Omaha Junior Lancers right now has been sloppy. Haven't had possession of the puck, and those are the reasons why Des Moines back in the game right now, Mike.
Well, you got to give them credit. They didn't quit, and they kept coming. But a lot of this has been as a result of just some lackluster play on the part of the Omaha Junior Lancers. Puck back into neutral ice. Now Dalton Thiessen reaching for it. Can't handle it. Comes back to the Des Moines defense. They go D to D, and they're back out into neutral ice. Thiessen with a play trying to separate number 34 from Degnan. Now plays the puck, tries to get it out to neutral ice, and does so. Dumped back in on a delayed call. Des Moines called for offside. The Lancer bench requesting.
I think it's probably going to go all the way. That was a clear straight on the goalie, so
yes,
it's probably coming all the way back.
Yeah, they're requesting that face-off, and it's a correct call. Coach Blazek right on top of it. This will come back to the Des Moines end on the intentional offside. Grunline still out. Degnan back with Siwa. 46 seconds left in this game. Shot gets wrapped around. And Omaha playing it back into the Des Moines end. Now into neutral ice. Teams are moving the puck up into the Omaha end. Chipped out into neutral ice. Jackson Peterson with a big hit to number 23 in neutral ice, Jack Parker. Parker with his head down. Jesse Clark now in alone with Nikita. He scores!
Oh my gosh, what a goal. That's what I talked about earlier, Mike, by cutting into the net. Take it to the net every single time. Take it to the net.
The head official is at the blue line. The linesman makes the call. After the two big collisions in neutral ice, Jesse Clark picked up the puck and went in on Nikita and buries. What a left in this game.
Absolutely. That's the kind of want to. Jesse wanted it, he took it, and he buried it.
Two massive collisions at neutral ice, and that puck got chipped off to the left wing side. Clark picked it up and used his legs, got around the defender, and just kind of shoved it past Kozak and into the net.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout called here.
57 seconds. Oh, excuse me, that's on the timeout. We're going to take a short break right now. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers.
Tradition-rich, Omaha proud. Omaha Lancers, USHL. 402-344-PUCK. Find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter.
What's this?
Coming up next. Street News.
4-3. Omaha over the Caps right now in a crazy game.
Crazy isn't the word for it, I don't think. You know, Omaha hasn't been putting the work in since midway second period, and they got lucky on a great effort by Jesse Clark.
9 seconds left, and the puck is chipped out. The Capital netminder is on the bench. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that ends the game. And I know there's going to be some rough stuff along the half wall here. Omaha wins 4-3 on a wild fourth goal. And you know, thank goodness, Mike, that the linesman was in position to make that call, because no one else was.
Absolutely. Otherwise, it would have been a no call, and you know, if that was the case, we'd be going to overtime right now.
Kozak kicked the net off too, so it could have been, you know, a discrepancy could have been that, you know, was a puck in before the net was off.
Absolutely.
From where we're sitting, it looked like, you know, with biases aside, it looked like the puck crossed the goal line before the net came off. So, and the linesman was right there on the goal line to make the call.
And out of the game tonight, Omaha wins 4-3, and 2 of those goals really missed keys on behalf of Nikita.
Yes, and and a half, and then Omaha went to sleep, and thank goodness Jesse Clark jumped up in the play, and his level of play wasn't that great in the second and going into the third period either, but he in himself to win the race to that puck and get it done.
Absolutely, when it counted.
When it counted. And you got to give him credit. I'm giving that boy a big pat on the back after this game.
Absolutely. Well, we've got our 3 game stars, Mike. The Sam and Louis 3 game stars of the game tonight. Third star, Nikita Kozad. He kept his team in the game and helped them come back. He could have gave up in the first period when they were down 3-0, and he never quit. He kept going. Second star, Seth Erickson. Seth, he made the saves he needed to make, and most of the goals that those goals that went in, I wouldn't call some really good saves to keep his team in. And first star tonight, we got to give it to Jesse Clark for the game winner. Finally showing up with a few seconds left in the game to put the game away.
Maybe we can even get Jesse on the radio tomorrow for a quick interview.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to wrap up here tonight. Lancers win 4-3 in an exciting game. We'll be back here tomorrow morning. Thank you for listening. For Mike Hughes and myself, Mike Lasakis, you're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.